And welcome to the stream. Today we're coming at you with a 1F versus ZEEK for week 4 of ELT coverage. Over on 1F, they're coming out with that Carnarvon double T32s, the Barask, the Astion Rex, the Grom, and the ELC AMX 90. Over on ZEEK, they're coming out with that BZ 176, the Paladin double T32, the Barask, that AP AMX 30, and the Hellcat. Love the Hellcat. So we are starting out on Proc today, guys, and then our next map will be Mines. So Proc and Mines today, nice open battle, and then we're going to get some up close action. All right, ZEEK going to put all of their heavies. It looks like at F6 right here. Kellen does take the spot over, but does not pick up those heavies. Faster mediums are going to go over on the 1-2 line. They're going to have to work it out for them with the Carnarvon and that Grom in the back. Now, I can't say I believe the Paladin did get picked up by Willows in the Barask, as well as that AMX 30. All right, ZEEK not stopping. They're going to full commit and take the 6 line here. Awesome in that T32 getting focused out. He is down to 68 points left. Ooh. Darius just gets instantly focused. Oh, that's a rough cross right there. Awesome goes down as well. Both the T32s are out. Now, Barask is in, trying to get Willows, but Crimson takes falls. Sorry, I got my Baraskas mixed up. Crimson did go down there. All right, Bacon's still in a bad position here. He is between a lot of guns. Willow's still on reload. The Carnarvon coming in. Oh, Willow sets him on fire. Bacon goes down. The BZ of 2 HMO is down as well. There goes the Paladin. And it looks like that's just going to leave Burns running here. Does get a good shot back into Willows out of the Hellcat, but ultimately he falls. All right, round 1 is going to go to ZEEK. I mean, going to go to 1F. That is a risky push that ZEEK did there. And the way 1F was set up, I mean, they just had the perfect crossfire for it. All right, over on ZEEK, we'll just throw out a couple. HMO coming out with 625. Bacon did break 603. Steps is 484. Burns did get 473. Crimson with 362. And over on 1F, Tanks got 1 kill, 1918. Monkey with 2 kills at 1914. Will 1 kill, 1679. Randy with 1 kill, 1445. UB Lights with 1253. Kelly Willow's not breaking 1,000, but they did both pick up a kill. Long time, should be fun. So make sure you stay tuned later to check that out. All right, let's take a quick look over on the 1F. Carnarvon, the double T32, Barask, Astion, the Grom, and the AMX not changing the tank. Over on ZEEK, they're coming out with that BZ, the double T32, double Barask this time. They're going to bring out the Grom, and they're going to bring out the AMX 90 as well. So a little bit of change up through that lineup. See what they can do here on defense. See if they can get a game back on the board. Here we go. Willows did do that spotty ground. Got Bacon. Got both the T32s. Tanks on the opposite side there got lit by Bacon. That BZ over across in the water is lit up by Kellen. Oh, she's not happy. All right, then meanwhile, we do have a pretty good sizable push coming out of 1F over here on the 1 line. See when they decide to spring that trap. They're getting Willows up there to Barask. He does get out spotted by Bacon there. He's got to get out. See if they can get Monkey up there in a position to let him farm for a few minutes. HMO over here in that BZ. Gonna push all the way up the 0 line to the base of the hill. I don't know how far he'll contest. All right, Willow's back on his spotter gun. Oh, takes a shot. I believe that was from Nebraska Crimson. Missed his second shot, though. Willow's trying to get in deep here. He's trying to get this AMX spotted. Bacon's just sitting there holding that camo for dear life, not wanting to get lit. Killen's going to try to come in a little bit more camo value maybe on that AMX 90. Still gets out spotted. Killen taking some cover behind the building. All right, Stepsister has taken a few more rounds there. Looks like Tank's put in a few shots of work there. Looks like HMO was trying to get a shot off on Tanks there as well when he had pulled up. Hey, Panda Punch, thank you for the follow. Master of Sadness, what's up? Jose, how are you doing? All right, we're going to see Stepsister rotate over. Awesome's already over in his position. Not a bad move for the 32s to be there, but here we go. HMO gets lit by the Ashion Rex. Shot come in. Let's see. HMO missed his shot. Looks like they're going to full commit to try to take HMO out here. Ashion is in. Willow's over the top. Kelly coming from under. HMO down to a 1. Looks like Lights will finish him off here. Yes, he does. All right, looks like we're going to see Randy and Will start moving up in those heavies over there on the 1 line a little bit. Ooh, Yuri's lit that Grom in the back. All right, Killing getting the Barack spotted. Grom is spotted there. Another shot come into the Killing tank. Ooh, Bacon takes a shot from will.i.am. So Crimson did get 2 in. Crimson stuck on reload. Bacon kind of trapped where he is. Randy going to come over and take the bowl. Randy tried to snap a shot over into the Grom or the Brass. Not sure which. Killing Tank takes another hit. Oh, Randy lands a big one. Yuri is left on a 1 shot. Killing Tank is down. There goes Yuri in the Grom. Crimson starting to take shots from the Carnarvon. Looks like Bacon going to come in and try to get the back of will.i.am. Bacon may be able to take will.i.am out here. He's going to slow down and get that shot. He takes one, but he does get Will. Stepsis goes down into 32. Awesome left on 4 HP. Goes down. All right, we got Bacon in the ELC and Crimson in the Barask. But last 2 alive. 1F starting to slowly close in here. Gonna try to trap him down. All right, Crimson is lit. 3 tanks coming in on him. Gets 1 shot off into Willows. He does land his last shot. He's gonna go on reload. That's going to be it for Crimson in this round. See if Bacon can get 1 more shot off. He does have that locked turret, so it's going to be hard for him to get anything on the move. Gravesy, thank you for the follow. Hey, what's up, Shield? How you doing today, buddy? Alright, so that is going to be both rounds of Proc to 1F. But now we're going to move over into Zeke's map pick of mine. So let's see if they can get some points on the board here. In a second, we'll take a look at damage real quick. Over on ZEEK, Crimson and Nebraska coming out with a pretty good game, 24-68. Awesome coming out with 11-78. Stepsister with 634. Bacon picking up the only kill in that little tier 6 with 463. Over on 1F, Willows coming out in Nebraska, one kill, 2700. Tanks with 1 kill, 2133. Lights, 2 kills, 1000. Randy with 1000. Kellen did pick up 3 kills with 893. And let's go to mines, folks. 4 versus TM1 for some more ELT action. Get a few more maps in. All right, over on the 1F side, they're coming out with the Carnarvon, Double T32, the Barask, the Astion Rex, the Grom, and the M6. And for ZEEK, they're coming out with that Roger Dodger, the Double T32s, the Barask, the Indian Panzer, the Astion Rex, and the Hellcat. All right, looks like these mediums and the TD are going to get pretty aggressive down the 3 line here. Now, Lights and Willows are going to cross here. Crimson, does he spot him? Oh, they stayed pretty far back, just out of spotting range. Crimson doesn't get them spotted. Bacon does send out a blind fire there, but does not connect. Now, Willows gets spotted late. Gets one into Crimson. Crimson misses his return shot. It's the second one. Lights takes a shot from, I don't know, it was one of the heavies up in the center, not sure which. Crimson just trying to get out. Kellen just using that little gun just to burn him down. All right, Indian Panzer is down to half health. Crimson did get out. I believe Crimson is down to a 1-shot. Indian Panzer's a little over half. Astion Rex did take a couple of shots there too. Lights is hurting though. He is down to 422. Bacon and Burns staying full health over in that little conflict. Take a look back around. They do have the Carnarvon and Will.i.am pushed up pretty far on that A base. All right, looks like the medium's going to rotate back up around into the center here. What's up, Burns? All right, well, we had a little bit of a wild couple of minutes there to start the match off. Both teams getting in a little damage. 1F up, a little over 500. Actually, it may be a little over, right around 6. All right, Burns is going to start pushing up here. He's going to try to spot somebody out. Hellcat not horrible here. He might be able to spot out Kellen. I don't know if those rocks... Yeah, those rocks are just blocking her from the line of sight. Looks like he's going to abandon that plan. Oh, Crimson goes down. Tanks caught him out on that cross. All right, Bacon did sneak by and got up top there. Are these guys running the, I haven't really looked today. We got, it's going to be hard to see. Looks like small gun. Bacon running the big gun. Looks like Tanks is running small gun as well. A lot of debate out there, which is better, big gun or small gun on the T-32. Everybody has their opinions. Looks like Tanks and Will.i.am going to keep hitting the blind fires over there, keep knocking those buildings down, taking out the cover. Now the Roger and Astion Rex are trying to move into positions over there. Oh, they get lit. No damage. Awesome trying to provide some cover over the top, but not able to hit any shots. Tank's just too far under, and Will.i.am using that rock very well to give him cover. All right, Randy moving over to back them up as well. Now, where is Monkey? Monkey is back here. He is spotted. If Bacon peeks a little too far, he's got to remember Monkey is back there. He does not want to take that shot from the Grom. Now we are under the 5-minute mark. All the pressure on ZEEK here. Ooh, Kelly gets a good bounce off the turret from the Indian Panzer. Willow's also slowly moving up at that barrage. Now the Roger Daughter is starting to take damage here. Oh, Will just lands another one into Yuri. Oh, Yuri, you gotta be careful there, man. You can't keep taking that damage. Especially with the Astion Rex moving out. Ooh. Oh, here comes the HE out of Will.i.am. Oh, HMO goes down to the Grom in the back. Or was that Willow's? Alright, Astion Rex goes down. I believe that might have been Burns in the Hellcat back there. Put a little work at the tier 6. Alright, Yuri just trying to hang on with that 78 HP over here. Ooh, Sincero takes a rough peek there and gets shot by Randy. Alright, almost down to the 3-minute mark. I believe Will.i.am just stuck one in on Bacon on that peak. I don't think that was the Grom. Alright, here we go. Tank's just going to push up. It looks like they're tired of Yuri just camping over here in these buildings. Tank's going to start trying to push up and start trying to get him out. Oh, what happened? What happened? Oh, Sincero went down to the center. The push is on. Now, Kellen is down to a 1 shot for Bacon here, I believe. But Randy going to come up. He's going to take the damage. Bacon going to try to focus out Kellen here. Oh, he bounced into Randy's turret. I believe still trying to get the shot on Kellen. Alright, he does get the kill. Takes a big shot from Randy, though. Bacon just trying to hang on here. Bacon goes down. And that's going to leave Burns in the Hellcat here. All right, Burns goes down. Hey, what's up, Jeff Rocker? How you doing? All right, guys. Let's take a quick look at damage here, and then we'll be on to the last round. Over on ZEEK and Bacon coming out with 1 kill, 1397. Yuri with 969. Burns is fire out of that little Hellcat, 1 kill and 902. Sincero did pick up 562 as well. Over on the 1F, Willows in Nebraska, 1 kill, 2000. Will I Am, 1 kill, 1787. Randy with 1 kill, 1746. UV Lights picked up a kill with 1489. And then Kellen picked up a kill. Tanks picked up 2 kills. And as a lot of you know, I'm always rooting for the underdog here, so I want ZEEK to get around here. I want him to get a point on the board. Let's see what they can do on defense. Over on 1F, to come out with the Carnarvon, the T-32, the Baraska, the AMX-30. Yes, John Rex, the M4, 1D, and the M6. ZEEK coming out with the Tiger 2, double T-32s, the Baraska, the Iron Rain, the Tiger P, and the T-29. Here we go. We're going to see a lot of mediums coming down that one line for 1F. AP does take a shot there on the cross. Ooh. All right, good focus out of ZEEK here. They need to keep eating his mediums. Randy down to a 1 shot. Crimson just missed a shot. But Rodarius up here on the top, getting focused down. He is hurting. He's trying to get Kellen out. They get the tier 6 out, but they lose the tier 8. Trying to get aggressive over top because they know the meds are going to have their back. It's not a bad move. But unfortunately, they took a lot of damage trying to do it. Bacon goes down there as well, hanging on that T-29 as long as he could. And the Iron Rain is stuck on reload. The only issue with the Iron Rain is that long reload. Tiger 2 and the Tiger P are coming over. They're trying to get out Tanks here. Tanks smartly using the rock for cover. Awesome down to 50 HP. Awesome does go down. I believe that actually might have been a medium in the back catching. And there may be the lot of Monkey. HMO trying to hang on here, trying to get some shots into Will I Am. Sincero's off reload, missed a shot into the Barask. HMO goes down. All right, that's going to leave Sincero on reload again. Unfortunately, he is going to go down. There goes Crimson. And that is going to be a 1F victory for the day, guys. So we'll take one last look at the damage screen here, just to let y'all see the damage. Not going to go down it. We're going to go quickly raid over to Dave and get y'all into some comp action so you can see the most of that match as possible. I appreciate y'all for watching, hanging out with me today. We will be back tonight, guys, 8 Eastern with 1F versus Murder. And then we'll follow that into an RNC versus RNCR 10v10, guys. So stay tuned for that tonight. I appreciate y'all for hanging out, and we will catch you later.